It's Gorman in the morning with Fletcher and Ryder. Now, 92 KQRS.
Gorman in the morning. Minnesota's 92 KQRS Friday. I'm here with Paul Fletcher.
Here we go, Friday.
Ryder.
I busted my ass all day. Now it's time for me to start wrapping things up and look for the exit door.
Busy day. Busy
Lots
day.
going on, lot going on. Let's go ahead and gear up. Let's get into fourth gear. Paul Fletcher, I'm feeling Minnesota. You have an exasperated look on your face.
No, it's a look of excitement. It's National Fun at Work Day, so we are obligated to have fun.
Fair enough. First time for everything, right? Give me some headlines, brother.
Minnesota Senator Amy Klobuchar is officially running for governor. The four-term U.S. Senator announced her candidacy yesterday. She said, quote, "I believe this moment calls for grit, resilience, and faith in each other." Klobuchar enters the race following the exit of Governor Walz, who dropped his bid for a historic third consecutive term amid mounting pressure surrounding his administration's handling of widespread fraud in the state.
I don't know if this is the least surprising political news ever, but it's pretty damn close.
It's real close.
Yeah.
It's on the short list.
Yeah.
Senators reached a deal to avoid a partial government shutdown due to a separate bill that gives the Department of Homeland Security a 2-week funding extension. The Senate hasn't yet officially passed the package, and it would still have to be approved by the House. But there's a snag now, thanks to Senator Lindsey Graham. Why? Language in the bill would repeal a provision following senators to sue if their phone records were collected as part of the former special counsel Jack Smith's probe. Graham is concerned because his records were part of those collected. Senate leaders were trying to fast-track the funding vote, but that requires an okay from all 100 members. That means a single senator could hold up the process, and Graham did. Without action, government funding runs out at midnight.
There's a Lady G and probe joke in there somewhere. Make no mistake about it.
Sharon Osbourne is considering bringing back Ozfest. She wants to mix up the genres for the next iteration of Ozfest and launch a classical tour of Black Sabbath's catalog. Ozfest started 30 years ago, and Sharon previously discussed the challenges of managing Ozfest, including greedy managers demanding more money.
Okay.
Yeah. What would Sharon Osbourne know about wanting more money?
Jeez.
Yeah.
Her dad was a very, very famous brute of a manager back in the day. I mean, she learned at the knee of an absolute psycho. Mm-hmm. So there's, she got that gumption right out of the family tree.
Oh, yeah.
A New York woman by the name of Janet Marie has gone viral for her epic review of a tub of cream cheese.
There's only one cream cheese you got to have with your bagel, Tempty. It's so fluffy. I hate when you go to a bagel store and they throw a block of cream cheese. I don't know where they got it from. All right, I have to tell you, the comments on my cream cheese video had me choking. I mean, somebody even called me helmet head. What the frig? But I laughed out loud, literally. I love yous. That was so funny.
Did you two take a look at this video?
Yeah. What the frig?
The helmet, it looks like there's a pumpkin on her head. That's why people were calling her Helmet Head. She looks like the mom from Incredibles or something like that. She looks like straight out of a cartoon.
Have you played with Lego minifigures?
Yes,
it looks like hair you would put on a Lego head.
It's not often that I hear and see someone and makes me think, whatever happened to the Long Island medium?
Well, I was just going to say, she completely looks like...
Teresa Caputo? Is
there
that
it is, Teresa Caputo. Oh, my God.
Yeah, I mean, if you were to stereotype a Long Islander, that's kind of what she looks like.
I love that she had a great sense of humor about it and did the follow-up video after getting so much crap online. Good job.
I mean, it was a good point. She said, when you go to the Stoa.
I love yous.
Stoa.
I love yous.
I got to go to the Stoa.
I can listen to that accent all day. It's hilarious.
It's like what's the guy who used to say, "Stow it, Vera," on that show, Alice? Stoa it.
Oh, man.
I know. I'm going way back.
Yeah. A federal judge in Minneapolis has granted a temporary restraining order intended to prevent federal officers from arresting and detaining lawful refugees in Minnesota who have yet to receive their proof of permanent residency and not been charged with criminal wrongdoing. The 32-page order was issued Wednesday in response to a class action lawsuit against the Homeland Security initiative dubbed Operation Paris. It called for the immediate release of refugees detained in Minnesota, as well as the release within 5 days of those transferred to Texas.
Oh, well, good. So we're done then. Great.
A Minnesota man was arrested yesterday after allegedly attempting to free Luigi Mangione from the Metropolitan Detention Center by impersonating an FBI agent. This, according to authorities. Mark Anderson told Bureau of Prisons staff that he had a judge-signed order to release a federal inmate. When asked for credentials, he produced only a Minnesota driver's license and numerous documents. Officers searched his bag and found a barbecue fork as well as a circular steel blade resembling a pizza cutter. Anderson was charged with impersonating a federal officer. Mangione is jailed awaiting state and federal trials.
Okay, I've seen the picture. This is actually a pizza cutter. It is not a piece resembling a pizza cutter.
Oh, really?
It is a legit pizza cutter. It's like one of the ones you would have at the restaurant where you just grip right onto the cylinder or whatever, basically. But man, I have antenna TV, so I just watch the 4, 5, 9, 11 or whatever.
Yeah.
I'm real sick of Minnesota being on the national network news. If we could just stop doing things that put us in the spotlight.
Was he going to
go back to our humble ways?
Was he going to use the pizza cutter to cut through the bars? Or
I'm not really sure. I'm just so charmed by the notion of antenna TV. That's all. I'm not going to hear another word you say for a while. Antenna TV.
Hey, if you're wanting to watch the Grammys on Sunday to see if some of our favorite legendary acts have been nominated, you can pretty much skip it. I can help you out and just name off a bunch of them, or a couple of them, because there are only a couple. Best music film, Devo. I have yet to watch that. It's on Netflix. Came out in August of 25.
Yeah, I have every intention of watching it.
I hear it's good.
I'm a Devo fanatic from back in the day, but I just keep not because I just don't want to. I'm going to be so into it. I just need to be in the right headspace.
Oh, sure.
Yeah.
For sure. Best recording package.
Okay.
Duran Duran, Dance Macabre, and Bruce Springsteen. Tracks 2, The Lost Albums.
Okay.
And then also Best Rock Performance, a cover of Ozzy's Changes that Youngblood did with a bunch of other, Duff McKagan was in on this, Chad Smith, Nuno Bettencourt, et cetera, et cetera.
Okay.
Okay. So recording package, that's really a category?
Best recording package.
So when you put out the album, all of the packaging stuff, is this what I think it is?
The artwork.
Think it is,
the artwork.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You can win a Grammy for that? I feel like they're reaching.
Yeah, well, you know what? It's like they've adapted so many categories. My guys, Pearl Jam won Best Recording Package, and I kind of just rolled my eyes. That was like a decade ago. But then you've got Best Traditional Pop Vocal Album. Traditional?
I'm going to go ahead and just offer this, and I guess it's an indication of a few things, one of which is how important the Grammys are. I'm a lifelong musician, and I host a radio show on a rock station right now, and my question was, the Grammys are Sunday? I had no idea.
It's irrelevant.
Just completely off my radar at all times.
I think if you're 16, it's probably pretty cool, but outside of that, it's largely become irrelevant.
Yeah.
An engineer and YouTuber named John I don't know, built a fully autonomous flying umbrella that hovers over your head using drone technology. While previous attempts at hands-free umbrellas have involved clunky backpacks or human hamster balls, his invention uses sensors and computers to track and follow its user automatically. Though he admits the prototype isn't quite perfect yet, it looks fun, apparently, and potentially practical.
Okay,
you need a drone umbrella?
Isn't a hands-free umbrella just a raincoat?
Not if it hovers over your head.
Yeah.
For someone who, isn't able to hold an umbrella, okay.
Sure.
But if I saw some fully abled physical person walking down the street with an umbrella over their head, If I'm eating a donut, I'm going to throw my donut at that umbrella. I'm just saying.
How are you supposed to text somebody?
You're eating a donut in the rain and getting it all wet. And now you have a soggy donut. You could have avoided this with your donut umbrella.
That's why you throw it, because it doesn't matter.
I always get yesterday's donuts. They're cheaper and they're drier, and that rain trust me.
It brings them back to
helps it go down. Helps it go down a little smoother.
Oh,
yeah, I don't know how you text though without your hands free. That's why you need a hands free umbrella.
Okay, pretty good point. I mean, I don't know how many times you have to choke on a donut in public before you get it wet first, but for me, it was just once. Hey, I remember Sunday when the Minnesota Timberwolves at home lost to the Golden State Warriors. They were actually being booed at the Target Center 5 days ago. Since then, they've won 3 straight, including last night's win over the Thunder.
Ooh, so tough love is what we need to go for?
Tough love is always what we need to go for with professional athletes.
I guess so.
Naz Reid, 18 points. Jaden McDaniels, 21 points, 5 for 5 from behind the arc. He's playing like a man who knows if we get Giannis, he's going to Milwaukee. He's like, no, really. Remember, I'm young and I'm really, really great. Which he is, young and really, really great.
Yeah.
And had 26. Gobert, 14 points, 10 rebounds. Shai Gilgeous-Alexander had 30 for OKC, but this game was over early, as much as one can be against the Thunder. A really early start. Great defense from the Wolves throughout. They certainly get themselves together against the right opponents.
Right.
Hell, it's a good sign. Next 2 games, Saturday and Monday, both at Memphis against the Grizzlies. Those should both be wins. Assuming they have realized we have to play good against the bad teams too.
Yeah.
Fingers crossed.
Last night in St. Paul, the Flames went down 4-1 in Flames. Nice win for the Wild right there. Let's see. The first 2 goals of the game came on the first 3 shots in the first period.
Right. That'll happen.
It's a good start.
Yep.
It's a good start. Gustafsson with 29 saves for the Wild. Well done, gentlemen. Olympic note. Everybody's buddy Lindsey Vonn, who up until yesterday has been leading she's been the leading downhiller on the season, leading into the Olympics.
Right.
41 years old, partial right knee titanium replacement last year.
Right.
Suddenly she's like, hey, my knee works. Maybe I'll go ski some more. She has 2 victories, 3 podium finishes. She's again the top downhiller, and she wiped out big in Switzerland. Kept all the weight off her left knee as she was helped off the course yesterday.
Oh man,
that's not cool.
I hope she can rebound. That would be one of the coolest stories of the Olympics.
3 of the first 6 racers on the hill wiped out. There was a problem with the course apparently. Not good. She had the fastest time at the first checkpoint. She was raging down the hill, and then a little off balance jump. Tried to regain her balance. Went down into the nets and laid there for quite a while before trying to stand up. It was a pretty scary moment. On this day, 26 years ago, I was at the, what was it called? Georgia Dome in Atlanta, Georgia, watching Super Bowl 34. St. Louis Rams, the fastest show on turf, beat the Tennessee Titans in their first full year as the Tennessee Titans, 23-16. I couldn't have cared less who won. I just got a ticket with some buddies and we went to the game.
How do you say no? Yeah.
There was an ice storm in Atlanta 2 days before.
No way.
So a ton of people couldn't make it, and tickets were being transferred like crazy.
Yeah.
And so you had St. Louis and Nashville both driving distance to the site of the Super Bowl.
Yeah.
So all these fans that were there just to be there and never thought they'd get into the stadium were in the stadium because a lot of people who held tickets, it was a whole mess.
Yeah.
Final play of the game, the only thing worth note, Steve McNair, Tennessee Titans quarterback, on his 10-yard line, last play of the game, throws a slant to Kevin Dyson, who stretches for the goal line and comes up half a yard short.
So close.
It's one of the most famous last plays in Super Bowl history.
For sure.
And I'm only mentioning this for one reason. The entire stadium, which is like 75,000 people, normally Super Bowls are filled with corporate guys.
Of course, yeah.
This
it's
one
like
was
NFL dudes.
It was full of fans because of the stuff I was talking about.
Yeah.
So it had been raucous and loud the whole time. When that ball left McNair's hand and it hit Kevin Dyson, you could hear a pin drop.
Yeah.
It was just, and then he stretched out, and from where we were, we had no idea if he scored or not. We just, it looked, we saw the reach, and there was a beat before the ref said like no, and it was like a
Everyone's heart stopped. Yeah.
And then when they said touchdown, every single person in that stadium screamed as loud as they could, either in joy or pain. It was just, I mean, it was ear-splitting. It was the loudest single moment of a sporting event I've ever heard.
Wow, that's awesome.
And it was like, I just sat through this whole game I didn't care about, and I walked out like, that was amazing! Because sports are always amazing.
Yeah.
Minnetrista, what's up? Glad to have Minnetrista with us.
Gorman in the morning. Coming right back. 92 KQRS. Streaming from 92KQRS.com. Gorman in the morning is back. 92 KQRS.
Gorman in the morning, Minnesota's 92 KQRS. Billy Idol, famously cast to be the Terminator in Terminator 2.
That's right.
Yes.
The part that was played by Robert Patrick.
The liquid dude.
The liquid dude who's in the LA cop suit.
Yeah.
That should have was going to be Billy Idol.
I could see him doing that.
Wiped out his motorcycle, had a long rehab, couldn't do it. Tough, man. There's a show premiering on HBO on March 1st called DTF St. Louis. I was cast to be an actor in the show, and by the guy that wrote it, and then HBO overruled him and wouldn't let me do it. So I know how Billy Idol feels.
Your human dirt bike.
That's right. No, I had a tiny little part in it, and then HBO's like, no,
why?
That guy can't be in it because I'm not an actor.
Oh,
it would have been fine. And honestly, when my buddy called and said, "Hey, man, this is weird. I can't believe this is happening, but I can't put you in the show." All I felt was relief. I was like, now I know how Billy Idol felt. The pressure's off.
I don't think that's how Billy felt.
No, I think he was probably.
He had some road rash and whatnot to deal with.
I think about that all the time when I hear Billy Idol songs. I think, man, I mean, he's had a wonderful career and he still sounds great. Everything's cool. Yeah. I guarantee you, at least once a month, out of the blue, when he least expects it, he'll be like, "I'm supposed to be a Terminator."
Well, he has had a great career, but think of how he could be a global phenomenon if he'd have killed it in that role. Who knows what it would have led to? He'd been a bigger deal than he already is.
He's not a global phenomenon?
No, another level.
It's another level. He wouldn't have been on a different level if he was in a couple of massive movies? Come on.
If that had been the first domino, and all of a sudden he's getting some other parts, it would have been pretty good for him.
Yeah.
The legends about getting kicked out of hotels overseas didn't make him a global phenomenon? Come on.
Not like being the Terminator.
Yeah, that's a totally different thing.
I mean, parents don't sit around and tell their kids stories about when the Thai army had to tranquilize Billy Idol to pull him out of a 5-star hotel.
Correct.
They should. I agree with you. That's way better than being in a movie.
Yeah.
We can't get this guy out of the suite. He's been partying for 2 weeks. Call in the army.
Oh, man.
That's good stuff, Bill.
70s British punks.
Man, they're living it for real right there.
Yeah, they are.
Man, every now and again we should just pause and have a Billy Idol appreciation moment. I think that's what we just did.
Let's do it and let's schedule it and make it more often.
It's January 30th, which means it's tonight. Gorman in the Morning goes to the movies, Willow Creek Imagine Theaters. We're going to watch Fargo. We're going to have a nice happy hour. They got a couple of special cocktails waiting for us, Son of a Gunderson and the Wood Chipper.
Yeah.
And we are going to have a good time. And then we're going to watch a tremendous movie. And right now we're going to see if Ben in Shoreview will be able to join us. Ben, good morning, sir.
Good morning.
All right, I got one quick question for you. You ready?
Yep.
To close out the movie, final scene in Fargo, Marge's husband, Norm, learns that his painting of a mallard will be featured where?
Is it for the competition for a 29-cent stamp?
Oh, it's what do the judges think? I say
yeah, let's give it to him.
yes.
I mean, he's got the word in there.
It's actually the 3-cent stamp, but you know what? We did have a 26-cent range that we were going to allow for, so you just made it in there, bud.
Also inflation.
Wow.
Nice,
That's it.
nice.
So well done. All right,
tonight. Hang on the line.
We'll see you in a few hours, man.
Way
well
to go,
played.
Ben.
Well played.
That's going to be awesome.
Sorry about the spoiler alert. If you haven't seen the movie, sorry to ruin it for you, Fletcher. I know you were looking forward to that.
It's the key. It's the pivotal plot line of the film.
So now
the
I can
mallard
leave 3
painting.
minutes early. Is that what you're telling me?
Absolutely. Bartenders of the world, unite and take over is what I'm getting at. So I'm curious because I think I know the answer. Have you ever tended bar not just once or twice filling in? Have you ever had a job, Ryder, where you were actually a bartender?
No.
Fletcher,
That's a tough gig.
I've done a one-off and that's it.
Yeah, me too. I mean, I've jumped in and poured a few. That's it. I served bottles of beer at a pizza joint. I was essentially the guy that just handed out beer.
Sure.
And that was hard. And they weren't even paying me for them. It was already paid for. And it was just keeping up with what people needed.
Ooh, at the beer tub? Yeah.
Yeah. It's a tough gig.
Yeah.
I did a thing at Target Field where I actually got to serve booze with a local vodka distributor.
Yep.
And I had to learn that specific drink.
Yep.
Which I got it down.
Yeah.
But I think I had a 2-hour shift and I felt like I worked 13 hours.
Oh, it's relentless.
Yeah.
So
It
much
is
respect
manual
for
labor.
bartenders. Yeah, it is.
I still do the thing where I'll just watch a bartender. If I'm sitting at a bar and there's a break in the conversation, or if the person I'm with gets up and goes to the bathroom, whatever, I find myself just it's fascinating. And you can tell in about 9 seconds a great bartender and a not great bartender. You can see the people who are like Waffle House chefs. They keep it all straight somehow without writing down a thing. It's amazing to watch.
It is.
Got their rhythm down and everything.
So now that we're wearing our bartender caps and our bartender shoes and we're pretending we're bartenders, what's the last thing they ever want to hear, Ryder? What's the thing that just drives them crazy?
I forgot my wallet at home.
That's a good one. I bet that would be one.
Yeah.
That's not the one I'm looking for.
Oh, okay.
Fletcher, any thoughts?
Can you make that a little stronger?
Okay.
Without paying for a double or whatever,
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
All right. I'm sure those are on the list.
Okay.
No, the one that drives them crazy is this one. Hey, can you transfer my tab? Our table's ready. You're sitting at the bar, you have a few, and then the waitress comes, sir, your table's ready. And instead of paying the bartender right there, you go, can we transfer the tab? Because what ultimately happens, what's more often than not, it's a lot easier for people to forget the fact that bartender was responsible for the first part of that tab. They lose their tips. They get less or even no tip from that. And it drives people crazy. Mm-hmm. I'm curious. I want to hear from a bartender, 65198 and on Rockin' the Luther Westside Volkswagen Talk and Text line. What are the things that you still look at people and go, you got to be kidding me? You've got to be kidding me. Do you guys, have you have that experience? I'm sure at least once in your life you've done that very thing.
Usually the deal is that I'm running in at like shift change and getting a drink from a bartender who is about to leave. Uh-huh. And they're pretty courteous about it. If it's just like, I'll pour you one beer, I'm closing out and hitting the road and so-and-so's coming in a minute. I still will get into like a Minnesota standoff with a bartender about paying him or her out for that tab. I'm like, no, you can run my card twice. I don't care.
Yeah.
I got cash.
Sure.
I want to give you a tip.
Yep.
Like that kind of thing. Because I've hung out in way too many bars.
You're everybody's favorite. That's a good thing. I was the guy who never thought twice about it. I would absolutely be like, hey, we're going to the table. Oh, you can transfer that? Great, thanks. I'd done that for years. And at some point, someone said, dude, pay the bartender first. Separate that, because what are the chances? And I noticed the next time that opportunity presented itself, the bartender was like, I said, hey, you want to close this out? We're going to a table. And she was like, sure.
Yeah.
Dang it. She lit up. It was like I'd given her a dose of helium. She was a little lighter in her shoes. I was like, wow, how dumb have I been all these years? Not thinking about the working man.
We just got a great text. You said you wanted to hear from a bartender?
Yeah, I do.
Luther Westside Volkswagen Talk and Text line is 651 number said, do you really think bartenders are up this early?
Some of them are trying to go to bed right now.
I was going to say, there are a few who've got it worked out perfectly where now this is nightcap time.
Yeah.
They're just about to hit the sack.
Yes, winding down.
There could be former bartenders as well, I suppose.
That's probably have a better shot of hitting that bullseye.
Yeah.
Popping the gummy and just
that's
watching cartoons and listening to us.
That's it, man. Because then you've got to. It's like when I used to work at a pizza joint, I used to have to take like a long shower, knowing full well no matter how much soap there is in the universe, my hands are still going to smell like chopped onions at the end of the shower. For the bartenders, it's a gummy and just cartoons. It's the same thing. You've got to get that residue out of looking at people who are getting steadily more and more drunk and trying to talk to you more and more frequently. Oof. It's a tough gig, man.
Yeah, I don't know if there's enough patience in the world for that.
Don't spend a lot of time thinking about the plight of the bartender, but then when you do, you realize, that's not a job for anybody.
Angels.
That's brutal.
They're all angels.
Yeah.
I put them right behind,
EMTs and the like.
EMTs and teachers.
And nurses.
All of them, man. They're the best. A snowplow driver in Philadelphia. My guy. Yeah. I've often thought, we have Maggie Ferris comes and joins us a lot. She's a snowplow driver over in St. Paul. And she's offered us ride-arounds. One of us is going to do it one of these days.
Yeah.
And all I think to myself is, if you put me behind the wheel of a snowplow, I couldn't help. I couldn't resist. I would have to. Well, I'd have to bury some cars. I just think that's exactly what would have to happen.
That's what you're going to do to people?
And a guy in Philly got busted for doing just that.
If your car look like this, just go ahead back in the house. Just go in the house. Ain't no need for you to be outside today. If I can't drive, you can't drive. Happy snow day. Allegheny don't need to go nowhere. Wow. Go in the house. Go in the house.
Oh, man, you can tell he's an Eagles fan.
He is a big Eagles fan. That's the driver himself, just laughing at people whose cars already have a lot of snow on them, and he's making sure they got a lot more.
Oh, yeah.
Just burying parked cars on the street.
I mean, I guess I might run out and say thank you, because then I send a picture to my boss and go, hey, can't get in today.
See?
Sorry.
I mean, as Homer Simpson would say, it's funny because it's not happening to me. I love it.
But it'd be more funny if you were doing it. Is that what you're saying?
Oh, well, what, are you kidding? It's just great to me because it's like, do you not know that you're on camera, dude? I mean, is that his own video that he leaked? I mean, what in the world?
He probably thought it was funny and posted it.
Oh, wow. And there are some people who are totally on his side. Like Steve said, he'd bury in cars. Now, I actually have to park on the street, and I think the last time it snowed, and it was kind of warm out, so it wasn't a big deal. But, dude, I got plowed in like 3 or 4 times. I was trying to move around so that the plow wouldn't get me. Didn't work. I had to dig myself out over and over again.
My daughter is in Virginia, Harrisonburg, Virginia. They just got a ton of snow. A ton. 8 inches.
Them,
8 inches or so.
Well, that's a lot.
It is a good bit. And she, for the first time, she's 23 years old. Yeah. She has never had to drive in such conditions.
Fun.
And she couldn't even. She couldn't even find a snow shovel to get because her parking lot, the cars totally. She's had to finally found someone who came over and helped her shovel it out.
Yeah.
And then she was trying to back out of the space, and she called. She's like, "Okay, I'm really embarrassed, but all right." So I'm put the car in reverse, and it starts, but then it's making this weird noise, and I'm like, "The car is?" And she goes, "I don't know." I said it's just the tires hitting ice and snow makes a noise, but it was really built up behind the car, and all she needed to do was just gun it. She just needed a little more juice to go through the first hump, and then she would be fine.
Right.
And having never done that before, it just freaked her out. She's like, "I'm just really." I said, "Is there anything behind you?" She goes, "No." I said, "Then give it. It's fine. You'll
give it the beans."
And I was on the phone with her when she finally broke through, and she's like talking. I'm talking her through it, and then of course she's like, "I feel so stupid." I'm like, I get it. If you've never driven in anything like that,
instead. Like that's fun.
No, she's a do-it-yourselfer, man. She hates asking for help. And I was like, well, I'm glad you called me instead of one of your friends who'd make fun of you for the rest of your life.
No, your dad's just going to do it on the radio.
That's exactly right. That's right. Well, she's asleep. I guarantee you. She's not going anywhere. All right, it's time to play Beat the Jock. We got sugar tickets on the table. Let's get right to it. Up first, Michael in Hastings. Michael, good morning, sir.
Good morning, Steve. How are you this morning?
All is well on this end, brother. You get a choice right now. You can play against either myself or Fletcher. Who do you choose?
I'm taking you.
All right.
Ooh, okay.
I am going to remove my headphones, and then y'all just take over.
Okay, here we go.
All right, Michael. So you need to name as many things as you can in this category in 20 seconds. Name more than Steve, and you will win tickets to see Sugar. All right. Your category is going to be different types of sweetener. Oof. You have 20 seconds. Are you ready, Michael?
Yes. Go ahead.
Okay. Set. Go.
Lactose, sucrose, fructose, plain white sugar, honey, agave, monk fruit,
5.
high fructose corn syrup.
I heard fructose twice. 1, 2, 3. What'd you get, dude?
I got 7.
Okay. I got 8.
You had 8?
Yeah.
Okay, well, when you said you heard fructose twice, I knocked one of those off. So I did have 8.
Okay.
But unless you want to eliminate one of the fructoses.
All right, let's just give him 7.
Okay.
Get Steve back in.
Fructose and high fructose corn syrup.
Yeah, okay. All right,
that's fine. We'll give him 8.
Well, 8.
We'll give him 8.
Okay, hang on,
all right,
Michael.
Steve, come back in. Here he comes. All right.
All right, what do we got?
Back.
The number to beat is 8.
Okay.
Yeah.
The category is types of sweetener. You have
Sweetener.
20, yes, types of
Non-sugar,
sweetener.
though, right?
Yeah.
Non-sugar sweeteners.
Well, he's...
Okay,
whatever.
sweeteners.
All right.
Sweeteners.
Okay, ready,
fair enough.
set, go.
Honey, stevia, extra, truvia, sweet and low, equal. I never use any of these.
5 seconds.
Xylitol. I only know that because it's in gummies and Chauncey ate a bag of them on New Year's Eve. So they were like, did it have xylitol? I've never heard that word before.
Okay.
Oh my God, that's impossible.
a tough one.
Yeah, that was a big for you because you only got 7. Michael! Dude, you're going to see sugar. Don't go anywhere, okay?
Nice work.
Right on. Thank you.
Yeah, hang on.
It's only fitting if you're going to know your sugar that you get tickets to see sugar.
Man, that makes perfect sense.
Yeah.
All right.
Absolutely.
And like Steve, Michael named like actual kinds of sweetener, like high fructose corn syrup, not just brands.
Oh,
So,
yeah.
I mean,
It was
he
like monk fruit and honey.
And honey.
Oh, yeah.
He like leveled it up.
I didn't know we were soliciting calls from the biology department at University of Minnesota.
Yeah, that's great. That's great.
All right.
We still got another pair of tickets to give
Let's
away.
give another pair of tickets away, hopefully. Lori in Stewartville. Lori, good morning.
Oh, it is Stewart, not
Oh, okay.
Stewartville.
Nope.
Lori
That's my
in
bad.
Stewart. Got it.
Yes. Okay.
So, Lori, you are up against Paul Fletcher for a round of Beat the Jock. Are you ready?
Hi, Lori. Good luck.
Okay, thank you.
Okay. All right, we got 20 seconds on the clock, Lori. The category is going to be band names that are only one word, and I'm including the in that, so you can't do like the Beatles. It's going to be band names that are only one word. Ready, Lori?
Yes.
Set, go. Lori?
Oh, yes. Hello?
Okay, we'll start again.
We're going to restart
Okay,
you. I'll
all
count
right.
you in.
All right.
3, 2, 1, go.
Oh, now name them. Sting. Help me here. Who? The Who?
Oh.
Mellencamp.
What? 5 seconds.
Oh, boy.
Oh, boy.
Oh.
Yeah, man.
I'm going to go with that was a Fletcher, get back in the game, brother.
Come on back in, Fletcher.
Yeah.
I mean, turn your, Fletcher's mic is on. His headphones are on.
All right.
Lori has either had not enough or way too much coffee. We're not sure. Wasn't a great effort, although no disrespect.
I'm going to say technically the number to beat is 1, but you need to play until the buzzer, okay? The category is going to be band names that are only one word. So no the. You can't do the Beatles. It's got to be just one word.
Oh, okay.
Ready,
All right.
set, go.
Nirvana, Metallica, Genesis, Rush, Radiohead, Garbage,
10 seconds.
Blondie, Oasis, Soundgarden, Audioslave.
Strong. 10. I got 10.
10? All right, there you go.
All right.
Sorry, Lori.
Very good. Sometimes it just doesn't quite go the way we're hoping. All right.
Sounds like she froze if she got the 1, huh? That's tough.
All right, we got time for one more. Chris in Edina. Chris, good morning.
Morning. How are you?
Great, thank you, sir. So you have one choice to make. You want to compete against me, or do you want to compete against Fletcher?
I guess whoever might do worse than me. I don't know. I'll leave that up to
that's
you.
what you have
You
to
got it.
figure
No,
out.
you got to call it, buddy.
Yeah.
I'll go Fletcher.
All right.
Okay.
All right.
Headphones
Going
off,
Fletcher.
buddy.
Headphones off.
Jeez.
Okay, Chris, your category is going to be Super Bowl party snacks. You need to name as many as you can in 20 seconds. Ready?
Yep.
Set, go.
Okay, pizza, potato chips, potato skins, popcorn, pretzels, chicken wings, chicken wraps, Funyuns, shrimp. Let me see what else.
6 seconds.
Snickers bars, Mars bars.
Right on. Oh, man, I didn't see the Funyuns coming. I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. I got 11.
I got 11. There's going to be shrimp, I guess, at Chris's Super Bowl party. That's how you know the dude lives in Edina.
That's
All right. Up, Chris. Hang on, okay?
Get it back on. Paul's gearing back in. All right, Paul, you got your work cut out for you this time.
Okay, the number to beat is 11.
Okay, what's
the number to beat is 11. The category is Super Bowl party snacks.
Oh, boy.
Ready?
Who am I playing against?
You're playing against Chris and Edina.
Chris, you chose the fat guy for this?
You got 11.
Wow.
Ready, set, go.
Wings, pretzels, chips and dip, sliders, meatballs, veggie tray, potato skins, pizza.
7 seconds.
Chicken strips.
Chicken strips. Nope. You're
Quesadilla? What? Come on.
Quesadilla.
The strips threw me too. Chicken strips. Sounds like a dog snack.
Jalapeno peppers.
Oh, man.
No, we're done. I think
you came up
with 9,
Yeah,
buddy.
I got 9.
Why can't you have chicken strips? What's wrong with you people?
It counted. We just think it's funny.
Oh, okay.
No, we're not taking it away from
so
you.
did I win or lose?
You lost.
You lost. Chris is going to see Sugar Man.
It's because you guys distracted me.
There's no losers, but Chris is a winner. How about that?
Oh, well, if you guys distracted, that's not even fair. God.
Have a good time, Chris. Congrats.
Unbelievable.
Gorman in the morning. Coming right back. 92 KQRS. Streaming from 92KQRS.com. Gorman in the morning is back. 92 KQRS.
Gorman in the morning, Minnesota's 92 KQRS. It is Friday, January the 30th. And look how happy all of us are because Elizabeth Reis is in studio. Good morning, Elizabeth.
Good morning, my friends.
Man.
Thanks for inviting me back.
Your nickname should just be Sunshine because that's what you bring in with you.
That's really nice.
Sincerely, the smiles are very real every time you show up.
Oh, you guys. I came in crying because it's so cold again.
It really is.
Fletcher thought I was emotional to see you guys, which I am.
Yeah.
But I'm like, I can't.
It's okay to blame it on the weather. Like you don't want to look too eager. I get it.
I've had no shortage of the eyelashes sticking together in the last couple of weeks. I mean, I get out there walking the dog at all stupid hours, and it's like, oh, I got to go inside now. My eyes don't work.
This morning, once again, I saw people running on West River Parkway in Minneapolis.
Amazing.
As I'm on my way.
On purpose, right? They weren't being chased?
No, on purpose.
They're crazy.
Runners already look kind of miserable all the time when they're out there, but that at this time of year,
not just this time of year, I see runners on my street at 4:30 a.m. with headlamps on every morning. And
they're a different breed.
I've never achieved a runner's high ever. I've never felt happy before, during, or after running.
No.
And so I don't understand. The high must be so strong because to get out of bed to do that is just wild to me.
Yeah. I had a really weird time. 1997 and 1998 were my running years.
Oh, very exciting.
And I got that runner's high a ton. And then one day I just said, no, it's not worth it. I just stopped. I was doing great. I was rocking it 4 to 5 miles most days of the week. Whoa. It was about a 10-month span there. Seriously, I was 97
and 98.
Yeah, 97, 98.
You were doing all the rock star stuff then, were you not?
Well, yeah. Very much so. Well. The band sort of went aground, as they say. We lost 2 members. Everybody was like, I got to get healthy. I got to get my life back.
Okay.
And running got me there. And then I did so well with it that I was like, okay, that's enough of that.
Yeah.
I can't wait for
that runner's high though that you're talking about. I remember that it's a real thing. And I had it a lot, but I don't miss it.
No, no offense to you either, but like I don't feel like you have like the runner's body. I feel like really runners.
Wow,
now,
shots taken.
This just means like our reporter Kristen Habrick is like small and slight.
Yeah,
like she. It's not that much effort for her body to move. Like I'm 5'9", I'm not a slight human being.
Well, I was more slight 30 years ago, 28 years ago.
Just your height.
I have, but yes, the legs of a Vegas showgirl, admittedly,
exactly.
but it sort of made sense. But here's the thing: me running, it was like when I hold a guitar. It's just not right. You can immediately say that's not a guitar player. There's certain things I'm not supposed to do.
No, you look more like a rockette.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Elizabeth Reis is. You are nowhere near a grandma.
No, not yet.
But you're getting ready.
Although I had kids so late, technically I probably could be a grandma.
But your own kids will not be making you a grandma anytime soon. But that doesn't mean it's not too soon to prepare yourself. The grandma hobbies. Let's discuss. You're on a tear right now.
Grandma hobbies are so hot right now.
Yeah.
And
Grandma
it's not
hobbies?
just me, it's everybody. And this was kind of interesting because at the end of 2025, as I was doom scrolling my Instagram feed, as one does, I noticed some analysis from people who are very into social media saying that this had already happened in Europe, that people had maxed out on the amount of time that they were going to spend scrolling, and they sort of started to have that realization as the shift in social media has taken us maybe less away from connecting with one another and more into rage bait.
Yep.
And that people were, and that in 2026, this was going to hit the U.S., that people were going to max out on the amount of hours they were spending on their phone.
Yeah.
Because they're
pretty
just
much
finding,
abandoned it.
yeah, it's like, it's just not bringing me joy. It doesn't make me feel filled up. It makes me feel not good. And so, so grandma hobbies, and people are really getting into wanting to do something with their hands, and it could be anything. Like I took a pottery class last May.
How'd that go?
It was so awesome.
Have you done it again since?
No, but I would like to.
Okay.
Because I did 5 weeks, Saturday mornings, 3 hours. My girlfriend and I committed to this.
Wow.
And we had such a good time. Yes. Ryder, can you believe that?
3 hours?
It was like really an off-kid sports seasons. I do remember both of our husbands being like, excuse me?
Did you at any point feel a ghostly presence around you while you were doing it?
I always
like
do.
Patrick Swayze?
Yes, I felt that. He was there with me for sure.
That's nice.
But it was, and I made like lopsided bowls. But the times that you're just focused on something, and maybe you're like listening to music, or maybe even you have a TV show on in the back, but you're not like staring at the tiny screen and scrolling.
Sure.
Right.
It is making a major difference for people. So I had a guest co-host yesterday who told me he's been doing cross-stitching. A lot of people are into crocheting, knitting, maybe watercolor art.
Wow.
And I have been working on trying to be a knitter for the last 20 years.
Okay.
I've taken classes 3 separate times. I'm unable to finish a project because as soon as it is flawed and I realize it's not going to be perfect, then I abandon. And then I look at it with disgust, and I look at myself with a little bit of disgust.
You actually go to a mirror and look at yourself and go,
I'm disgusted by your lack of knitting ability.
What do they say? Perfectionism is the opposite of great.
Yes.
Or opposite of good, or something like that. Basically, stop. Just accept it for what it is.
You have to accept it for what it is and just finish it.
Yeah.
So the sleeve is a little shorter than the other.
I know. I'm not even making that, Fletcher. I'm not even at that.
What are you knitting?
Yeah.
Well, I try to knit, I've tried to do the gloves that don't have any fingers on them, because that's easier, and I like those.
We call those mittens?
Yeah.
Well, they don't know.
No, the ones with the fingers cut off.
It's cut off.
Or the fingertips. The ones that Ryder is always
The ones
wearing.
that I got over here.
Got it.
Yeah, I would like to knit a hat, scarf. I would definitely love to do a cardigan or something. But I think it's interesting to think about, okay, what would your analog hobby be?
Why don't you do an oven mitt?
An oven mitt would be awesome.
Well, what the hell is her name?
Listen,
Phyllis from The Office.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, an oven mitt. Do an oven mitt.
I don't know if it's a grandma hobby. It's maybe more of a grandpa hobby, but I have definitely abandoned my phone and started bringing a crossword puzzle to the bar. It takes my mind off of anything that would be on my phone, and is a really good conversation starter. People will help you out with clues and things like that. Group efforts. So
Ryder,
I'm
this is
feeling it.
awesome. Okay,
Yes.
see, you're already in the vibe. That totally counts. It's like an analog hobby, is what it is.
Yeah.
Got it.
What are you doing, Gorman? You do music. That obviously counts.
I do.
But you've also done that for a job, so I feel like you need to think about, other creative outlets, maybe.
I think maybe it's time to learn some cribbage.
I have gone. I am reading. Just I've spent most of my life. I've been a huge reader, and then over the last, oddly enough, starting with COVID, the time when I could have just been doing nothing but reading, I started binge watching shows with my family when we were all locked down, and I somehow lost the habit of reading. So my last few months, I've been like, okay, no. There's that Japanese word for having all the books on your shelf that you never read.
Yep.
And I can't think of it right now, but I'm like, okay, I'm getting back in. So I am taking time every day where I do the same thing. I literally am like The phone is over there, and I'm going to sit here. And even if I fall asleep, but for like 45 minutes, I'm at least looking at a book.
I know. I've been trying to do that before bed every night. Like, I try to put the phone. I've got to get just a regular alarm clock, guys. Isn't this a real crisis?
So you're not using your phone?
Because I want my phone to be in I want it to be across the room and away, but I do need to wake up.
Yeah.
So, and I don't want to look at it right away when I wake up either. So I need to place it, and I need a regular alarm clock. That's what I've said. What analog hobby are you doing, Fletcher?
I'm not really doing any, but what I need to do is this just hit me as we've been talking about it.
Maybe it'll inspire you.
Yeah, what I need to do is I need to take cooking and make that an analog hobby. Rather than thinking, okay, I need to get this done and get food on the table and like this is a job. Look at it more as like take the time, chop up the onion correctly, the peppers, whatever, and just like take the time to do that and make a hobby out of it.
I am really grateful that cooking is my favorite hobby. Because I think, like, if you hate cooking, I really feel for you. Because you have to eat, you know? I mean, you don't have to knit yourself a sweater. But, like, you do have to eat something.
Right. And and if you're taking the time to cook it properly, obviously, you're going to give yourself much better nutrition as well.
We just had a woman on the show yesterday who wrote this cookbook. It's really cute. It was like a collection of family recipes. And then her family encouraged her to publish it. So she did. And it's just this sweet little book. And it's called The Non-Intimidating Cookbook for People Who Are Intimidated by Cooking.
Sure. Yeah.
And it was great. And all the recipes were like one little paragraph in description.
Oh, okay.
Instead of 3 pages.
I like it.
Of all this stuff.
I'm an intimidated guy in the kitchen.
Are you really?
And I actually know how to make a lot of things. I'm old enough where it's just like eventually you're just going to figure some stuff out. But as a young adult, like mid-20s, I had not one but 2 friends of mine who were sort of savants. Like neither one of them they didn't go to culinary school. They weren't chefs. They're just normal dudes having jobs. But they were the guys that would walk into my apartment and I had nothing, and then they could turn that nothing that I saw into like a nice meal. They just understood food the way certain people understand math.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And it freaked me out so much that I was like, I'm not even making soup anymore.
What
it
are
really
your specialties, though? You got to have a few things.
I do. I'm really good with just gloppy big family meals, like the various casseroles, things I learned from my mom. Actually, I knew a long time ago.
Gloppy,
but I've got some great.
A real seller.
I've got some great. I'm really good with like chili. I'm good on the grill.
Yeah.
I haven't been grilling much lately, but I'm very handy with the grill. Include fish, chicken, whatever you need. I got that down. I don't bake sweets at all. I just never. I don't care about that.
Yeah.
But no, I mean I got a few things. But it's for the most part. I look at most of the meals I prepare as I got to eat something, so I'll just make something, and I'm not picky about it. I wish I was better about it.
I think that sounds pretty good, though.
Yeah, it works.
We got a couple of texts on the Luther Westside Volkswagen Talk and Text line. Going back to running from a 612 number. Regarding the 4:30 runners, it's not about the high. It's the pain I am running away from at home.
Okay.
Wow. That went so dark.
A big confession for 8:37 in the morning.
That's like a dear friend of mine from high school was in a very, very unhappy marriage for years, and he started running marathons. And of course, the joke that everyone said was, dude, it's great you're running 26 miles, but you keep coming back. Just keep going away.
Just get out.
Go.
Forrest Gump it.
One other one from Gina. Grandma hobby, diamond art.
Oh, yes. Okay, my 11-year-old does this, too.
Oh, okay.
Wait, what's diamond
No
art?
idea what this is.
All right, you get these kits, and it's like a little bit of like a paint by number situation, but it comes with these little teeny tiny little jewels. And then the paper has an adhesive on it. And it comes with this little tool, and you pick up the jewel and put it in the corresponding spot. So, like, this is supposed to be the pink jewels. Then it's the white, and then whatever.
Okay.
And then you just painstakingly place each one. But it's very meditative. It's very calming, and they turn out really cool.
Okay.
Yeah, that's kind of a fun thing, kids can do it too.
Wow.
Like my daughter was into it for a while.
And it really is simplistic paint by number, but you still have the attention to detail, and you know what I mean. Like it's going to have you fully engaged doing it, even though it is pretty simple.
I know, and we're so obsessed with productivity in America. We're like, if it's not making us money or doing something, then we should never do it.
I feel like this is the gateway to seed art at the Minnesota State Fair.
Girl,
there you go.
Okay.
There you go.
Is.
All right.
Yes,
I'm just the back of my brain is buzzing I'm just finding myself thinking like, man, it's been a while since I had an Etch-a-Sketch.
My kids have Etch-a-Sketches,
Really?
the little mini ones, and I throw them in a bag and bring them with us places. And that is a toy that absolutely never gets old.
No, it's awesome.
And it's always fun. And like grown men will be like, "Oh, what are you doing there?"
Do you know who Mina Kimes is?
No.
ESPN football analyst.
Oh, I love her.
Brilliant.
Yeah,
she's awesome.
She's great.
She has a website of her Etch-a-Sketch art. It's mind blowing.
No.
Yeah. Just a little off ramp right there for you. I just thought of it. I'm like, oh yeah. Her Etch-a-Sketch is like, that'll make you not want to do Etch-a-Sketch. Because like, wait a minute. Did you go to college for this? Elizabeth Reis, Twin Cities Live, is in studio with us. You guys were just in Florida.
We did the show from Sanibel Island.
That's tough.
In Florida. Cool. I know it was a really rough go. Yeah. You know, it was so fun, though.
How is Sanibel? Because it got whacked a couple years ago.
3 years ago, Hurricane Ian, and we were at the Sundial Resort and Spa, which is right on the island, and they had opened the February prior. So they've only been open for 11 months. They had to redo everything.
Wow.
And the people of Sanibel, you know, just a shout out to them. They are resilient and they love their island, and they would love for you to go and visit.
As well they should.
They would love for you to go and visit. I mean, there's restaurants open, there are shops open. It was really fantastic. And we had a massive turnout of Minnesotans who either are on vacation or winter in Florida who came to see the show live. And it was like a family reunion of family members you never knew. Nice. It was really fun.
That's fantastic.
Pretty cool.
Yeah, it was great.
Yeah, I was there a couple times in the 90s. I mean, so long. But, boy, that is just heaven on earth down there.
World-class shelling. You know, that's where you go to get all the shells. My kids absolutely loved it. And the island also has like really cute street names. I'm really into street names. There was a street name on Sanibel Island, Periwinkle Lane. I mean, you freaking tell me you're going to be sad on Periwinkle Lane. You're not.
No,
you're
can't
be happy.
It's impossible.
Unless you have to walk over a bunch of seashells to get to your destination.
Fletcher, put some shoes on and just have a better attitude about it.
Just deal.
Yes.
And then you go down to Sanibel, you're out in the sun, you're at a beautiful place.
Yep.
But then you have to come back because, of course, it's hockey season and you are a hockey mom.
I got a lot of hockey going on.
A lot of hockey going on.
They're not kidding when they tell you that it's just like, it seems sweet and innocent when you sign them up and inexpensive. And then it's like all of a sudden your whole weekends are planned around hockey. And Fletcher, you know this because my husband is coaching we have two boys that play hockey. My daughter does not play hockey. Okay. She has been offered the opportunity. But she's a gymnast and she's really locked in and loaded with that.
That's cool.
Yeah, she loves it.
So she's actually playing a dangerous sport.
She is actually, every time I'm like,
yeah,
for sure.
Oh,
it's
no,
really
terrifying.
I know. She has another meet this weekend, but the boys are doing hockey, and my oldest, who's only 8, my husband is coaching, but that means like, then he's out of commission. He can't just like bring him to practice and then help with the other one.
No, he's on the ice.
He's on the ice the whole time, and it's fun though. It's really fun, and these 8-year-olds are fast on the ice. They're amazing.
Sure.
I think what makes it the most fun is when they can't figure out the schedule more than a week or two in advance. So then you're just guessing, I guess we're busy Friday, Saturday, and Sunday with hockey. All day. We put in the calendar all day.
To be fair, they do that with gymnastics meets too. They're like, just block off Friday, Saturday, and Sunday, and then a week before we'll tell you when you're going to actually be there.
We have other things going on in life.
I know. Like, diamond art and knitting and etch-a-sketching. Yep. How are we supposed to arrange our schedules?
I love hockey, but I don't want to have to plan everything around the entire weekend. You know what I mean? We have other children. We have other things to do.
This is it.
It's a choice we all have to make. Are we going to be a bad parent or a good parent?
I know.
It's real simple.
Yeah.
There's just a binary. There's only one or the other.
That's it. That's it.
Give up your life for those kids or give yourself, my resentment is, we're going back a quarter century. My kid's 25. I can't stand the sight of him. Things I did for him. Are you kidding me? It's crazy.
I will say my youngest is he's going to start kindergarten in the fall.
Okay.
And so I've had, and I've worked full time. My husband works full time. So we've had the kids in full time childcare. And I just got the statement of what we paid in 2025 for our taxes.
Crushing.
It's so crushing. And I mean, at times I've had 2 and 3 in. So this is actually the least, and it's still so expensive. And so I showed the statement to my husband, and I was like, Jay, listen, fall. We've got our kids in a public school. Everybody's going to be in a school. Look at the raise that we are getting in September. Doesn't that feel great?
I don't doubt it.
Significant.
Yeah, it's so expensive, you could almost call it a racket.
It's and then you see, obviously, the teachers are amazing, and they deserve to be compensated and all of the things. And at the same time, how are people doing this?
Yeah.
We are enjoying, as always, the company of Elizabeth Reis in studio.
Hi, friends. Thank you so much for having me. I love when I get the bat signal. Ryder sends it out.
She's
She's
great.
She's like, caw.
I know. She always answers. Yes.
That's it, man. We know what we're doing around here.
I love it.
Let's see what else is happening in the world. I'm feeling Minnesota, Paul Fletcher, so please, some headlines.
A federal judge in Minneapolis has granted a temporary restraining order intended to prevent federal officers from arresting and detaining lawful refugees in Minnesota who have yet to receive their proof of permanent residency and not been charged with criminal wrongdoing. 32-page order was issued Wednesday in response to a class action lawsuit against the Homeland Security Initiative dubbed Operation Paris. It called for the immediate release of refugees detained in Minnesota, as well as the release within 5 days of those transferred to Texas.
Okay, then.
Lots to keep up with there.
Yeah.
Every day.
A Minnesota man was arrested yesterday after allegedly attempting to free Luigi Mangione from Metropolitan Detention Center by impersonating an FBI agent. This, according to authorities. Mark Anderson told Bureau of Prisons staff that he had a judge-signed order to release a federal inmate. When asked for credentials, he produced a Minnesota driver's license and numerous documents. Officers searched his bag, found a barbecue fork, and a circular steel blade resembling a pizza cutter.
Oh, jeez.
Anderson was charged with impersonating a federal officer. Mangione is jailed awaiting state and federal trials.
Well, hang on. If that's a real ID license, he should have been able to get his client out of jail, right?
You need $45.
Oh, no, that's TSA stuff.
Yeah.
My bad.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Yeah.
I knew there was something about that. Yeah, that's it.
We do need to get real ID, but not for that purpose.
Okay.
I just roll with my passport now.
It's not a bad idea.
I'm not going to pay the fee for a new license until I'm absolutely forced to.
If you're gearing up for the Grammys on Sunday to see your favorite legendary acts be nominated or present or perform, well, you're not going to see much, unfortunately. We've got a couple, though, that are up. Best Historical Album, Joni Mitchell, Archives Volume 4, The Asylum Years.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Best Written Song for Visual Media, Never Too Late, from Elton John. Brandy Carlisle.
Okay.
Yeah, and Andrew Watt, the producer. I mean, this is how deep we have to go. There is one major one, Best Rock Performance, but that's a cover of Ozzy's Changes by Youngblood and others. So it's just a slight smattering.
Are Elton John and Brandy Carlisle the new Martha and Snoop Dogg?
Yeah.
Like they're kind of an odd pairing, but they really seem to like hanging out with each other and doing work together.
I like unexpected friends.
I do,
Like Lady Gaga and Tony Bennett.
Yes.
Sort of the same.
That was
Yes.
a good one.
Yeah.
I walked out of a furniture store in Atlanta, Georgia in 1992, and standing in the parking lot was Elton John.
How did it go?
This is exactly what I did. I was amazed at how I responded, because if you had said Elton John's coming by, I would have been like, yeah, whatever.
Right.
But to walk out and just see him standing there, I was like my 7-year-old Goodbye Yellow Brick Road face. Like,
What was he wearing? Like athleisure?
Oh no, he was decked. He was in a mink coat.
Always.
Oh.
He had he looked like he was coming off of a gig. He was just getting out of a car, about to walk into the store next to the one I was in, and I was like, and he lived in Atlanta, so you would hear about Elton John sightings, but to see that person,
sure,
like, oh, you wrote all those songs. And you actually dressed like this on Tuesday at noon.
That's like Prince sightings.
It was.
Around
It was.
here,
It was.
you know?
That was Atlanta in the '90s. Same thing. It was just like when you'd see Prince here, you'd see Elton John, and just be like, "Holy crap!"
Why would you need a mink coat in Atlanta?
Because it's the vibes, Ryder.
Okay.
It's Elton John. We're talking about Elton John here.
Oh my God! Do you have no interest in being fabulous?
Yeah, that's an interesting question. It's Elton. I mean, he's being Elton-y. Did you say anything after the gasp?
No, I just
didn't.
No, it was just like, it's like, oh my God, that's Elton John.
That would be a real shocking thing.
Yeah, it was just right there.
I'm sure he's gotten that before. That noise.
He's gotten a lot of noises before,
for sure. An engineer and YouTuber named John C. built a fully autonomous flying umbrella that hovers over your head using drone technology. While previous attempts at hands-free umbrellas have involved clunky backpacks or human hamster balls, his invention uses sensors and computers to track and follow its user automatically. Though he admits the prototype isn't quite perfect yet, He's working on it.
I'm going to buy it. I love it. I hate holding an umbrella.
Really?
Oh, it's so annoying. And then they're always like...
Rest your arm against your body?
No, I got to hold other things. I'm trying to get into doors. Holding an umbrella is so irritating. This is a great idea.
So
I'm disappointed by your lack of enthusiasm.
How much time in your day are you walking around in the rain?
Not that much.
Curious. Okay.
But
not that much.
But if I have to,
right.
I would love that.
Got it.
Okay.
Maybe you just need a bigger umbrella, like a golf umbrella.
I bought a nice umbrella the last time I went to Dublin, and then it didn't rain at all, but I brought it with me.
That's how it always goes.
That's how it works. Yeah. Had I not purchased the $90 umbrella, I don't know.
Here's
Ben
the thing,
Lieber talked me into
this
it.
thing, the signal's going to cut in and out, and it's going to fly, and then it's not, and you're spend more time dinking around with it than actually just it working.
He's John C. He's the guy.
John C.
He's going to get it right. I have faith in him. He said it's not quite perfect yet.
Why? Because he's a YouTuber?
Yeah,
That's
it's not quite
All
perfect yet, but he'll get there.
I mean, I could get in. I carry a lot of things between the car and wherever I'm going.
Right.
I got a backpack. I got a gym bag. I got a giant water bottle and a coffee mug.
Yes.
So, yeah, I do the raincoat, but this is probably a better idea.
See, Ryder, you and I can walk together and we can link arms in just calm happiness in a rainstorm with our umbrella hovering above us.
It just hit me. I've never given you full props for having a life-size water bottle. I don't know how you do that. That is incredible.
Yeah.
Wow. You know what? I think if you can just get Ryder to link arms, you've made significant strides for sure. Would you? Would you link arms with her?
Of course.
Yeah.
Yes.
For sure.
All right.
The Minnesota Timberwolves linked arms last night and beat the Thunder at home. That's pretty sweet. The Oklahoma City Thunder, the reigning NBA champions, and for the majority of this season, the best team in the league. This is now the third time these two teams have played. We're 2-1 against the Thunder this season.
Great.
A well-rounded effort from everybody, but most importantly, defensive cohesion, which has not been on display for most of January. The team looked really good last night, as did the Wild. A home win over the Calgary Flames, 4-1.
They're hot right now, the Wild.
They're having a heck of a year.
Yeah.
They're actually. I've corrected some friends. They're not hot. They're just good.
Okay.
Wow.
They are. They're just good.
They're just good. That's even
team.
better.
I like Elizabeth's analysis better.
It was a little.
Sounds a little more fun.
I went for the sexy.
Yeah.
Hey, they're so hot right now.
Yeah, well, but they're just good. That's sexy too.
That's
it's sexy
fantastic.
to just be really good at things.
Well, and a big risky trade at the beginning of the season, and then people are very excited about it. So it's working
very
out well.
exciting. Lindsey Vonn, a skier of note, 41 years old, last year with a partial right knee titanium replacement.
Crazy.
Has been on fire. 2 wins, 3 other podiums this season. She is back on top of the world. And this morning in Switzerland, a nasty wipeout.
Shoot.
She was airlifted off of the course, right from where she laid. I just watched it on Twitter.
Oh, no.
The helicopter guy, they lower down the basket, they stick her in it, they airlifted her off.
No
she
way.
could not leave under her own power. Bad look for Lindsey
not
Vonn with the
good.
Olympics right around the corner. And as she is 41 years old, it's the other leg, her left knee. She was on the course, raging down as you do in the downhill, and just coming off of a jump, missed it, and went down hard.
Holy buckets.
Rough day. We will give you an update if we get one, but really, really tough turn for
Lindsay.
a woman who very unexpectedly, not that people were betting against her, but no one expects her to come back at 41 and just suddenly dominate again, and that's exactly what she had been doing. It's a tough one. Lindstrom, Minnesota.
Oh, you little teapots.
Yeah, I get teapots.
Fantastic donuts up there.
It's so cute there.
It is.
Every time I'm there, I think I should go. I should live here. I
Yeah?
belong here.
No.
Okay.
I like these people.
You think so?
Yeah, I like them.
Have you been to the sculpture garden? That's very close.
Yeah, it's weird.
It's weird, but it's cool. Though.
Yeah, it's super cool.
Yeah.
I know. I like it. I like Chisago City. I like the whole thing. I like the area.
Nice. Do you know how long it took me to say that correctly the first time?
Lindstrom?
No, Chisago.
Oh, Chisago.
I'll say. Well, there's times when I'll say like, okay, I got to Chisago, and I go right to Chicago. I can't. It's like forget it. Took me a while. Of all the words I struggled with, that was probably the hardest one for some reason.
Even more than Wayzata?
I still can't say that one.
My former co-host Steve Patterson, when he was relatively new to Minnesota, he had to say Matamidai on TV for the first time. And so he sat in the office and he practiced Matamidai. Madamida. And then we got out on the set, and he had to say
and
it.
He blew it.
And he said, Mahatmadi.
Yeah.
And I laughed so hard, and I just thought it was so fun.
I had the same, that tripped me up, and I was corrected, and I had to tell myself, Madamida, Madamida. I have to sing Mamma Mia. I have to sing it to get it in my head. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, a lot of bat crap crazy pronunciations going on up here. I still don't get Monticello. Come on, seriously?
Monticello will get you.
But then again, I grew up in a town that had a road called Lafayette Road.
Not Lafayette.
Lafayette. And there's a town in Kentucky called Versailles.
Oh,
no.
boy.
Oh, yeah, Versailles, Kentucky.
Yeah. And you
He's from over there in Versailles.
Do you know about the town, Elizabeth, in Nebraska called Norfolk? That's spelled Norfolk, but they were worried about how that would be said sarcastically, so they pronounce it Norfolk.
Oh, jeez.
Man.
For real.
Right.
Neither spoon nor fork.
I wonder what kind of town hall meeting, what was discussed there. Like, we got a real problem here. We've got an image situation. We got to make sure that we handle this properly.
Yeah,
like all town hall meetings, it immediately devolved into Husker football chat and nothing got accomplished.
Correct.
Gorman in the morning. Coming right back. 92 KQRS. Streaming from 92KQRS.com. Gorman in the morning is back. 92 KQRS.
Gorman in the morning, Minnesota's 92 KQRS. Elizabeth Reis, our buddy from Twin Cities Live, is here, and it is finally time for an update on the chickens.
Oh, my gosh. I thought you'd never ask. I've been waiting.
I assume that they know it's cold out.
They do know it's cold out. I caved. I put a heat lamp in my chicken coop during this cold stretch.
I don't think anyone's going to give you grief about that.
Some real chicken people do. You know, heat lamps are controversial in the chicken world. You guys might not know this.
Did not know that.
The thing is that you want your chickens to be able to heat themselves, and they are covered in down coats.
Okay.
Not sure if you're aware of that. They're feathered. So it's very good if you have a well-built coop that's well insulated and out of the wind. They can do pretty well. But this stretch of being so cold for so long, I thought, I'm going to put that heat lamp out there, which I don't normally do, and I haven't had to do for the last few years, but I did do it now. And heat lamps, frankly, are a fire hazard. So, you know, and I do have a garage right next to my chicken coop that houses some vehicles that I'd rather not see go up in flames.
Minus 30 to minus 50 for 3, 4, 5 days on end that's a lot, though.
Yeah,
so
they've got a nice spot in there. And I go in there and give them fresh straw and make sure that their, run is warm and they've got food and they've got extra protein and all the things. But they're doing great.
Awesome.
They're just a little mad. They like to be out.
Yeah, sure.
They're
just
like
the rest of us.
They're feeling cooped up.
There it is.
Fletcher.
There we go.
There it was.
Did you just say that?
It's just a matter of time.
They're feeling cooped up, but they're doing quite well. And I always love to spread the joy of backyard chickens. I think everybody should have two things: a chicken coop and a sauna, and the world would be a better place.
Oh,
boy, I'm with you on half of that.
Yeah.
Yeah, absolutely.
Right? Do you have one?
No, but I'd love to. What I was thinking is I would love nothing more than to walk out of my sauna and someone provide me with a plate of fried chicken.
That's a good
different
idea.
thing. Yeah.
Having chicken, we've got a great plot of land behind our garage out the back of our yard.
Prime for chickens.
Seems like too much.
It's not.
If I can handle it.
It's so easy. Do you have a dog?
Yeah.
Oh my
well,
gosh.
almost. She's 12 pounds.
Yeah. Having chickens is like an eighth, not even, of the work of a dog. As a person who owned dogs for 20 years, I will tell you, and I've had chickens for 15 years, it is not even a comparison. It is so much easier.
Chauncey, cover your ears.
Sorry, Chauncey, I love you. You just a very
Look at that look on his face.
Guy.
He's like, what the hell is she on about?
Your work is worth it. The work for you is worth it, Chauncey. You know that. But chickens are so little work.
Okay, maybe we'll have to talk offline about
for sure.
stuff.
And then they teach your kids about where food comes from. They start to
from the butt.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's called the vent, Fletcher.
My bad.
Please treat the anatomy of a chicken with respect.
That's a fair point. What was I thinking? I talked way out of turn. My bad.
This is taking a turn.
My bad. You know what? It happens sometimes. I apologize.
I know.
Elizabeth,
profusely.
you are welcome anytime. You know that, and you take advantage of that when we ask, and thank you so much.
As soon as you send out the call, Ryder goes, caw-caw, I show up.
Are you binge watching anything? Any new series? Any new movies? What's anything that hit your radar recently that you just thought was awesome?
I've been watching the cheesiest Canadian show called Sullivan's Crossing with Chad Michael Murray, and I'm
wow.
so into it.
Wow.
And I just love it. And there's like 3 seasons on Netflix, and it's just cheesy in the best way, set in Nova Scotia. And
love Nova Scotia.
I just love it. And I love, like, I don't need any more stress in my life. I just want to worry a little bit about this small town Nova Scotia.
Nice.
And this little resort called Sullivan's Crossing.
Okay, wow.
Deep into it.
Is there a lot of kissing?
Just the right amount of kissing. Nothing that makes you too uncomfortable, Fletcher.
I love the how hard you had to work to suppress the laugh while trying to get all that out. It sounds like a show worth checking out.
I'm looking at the title art of the series, and it looks like a bad romance novel.
Nice.
If you love Virgin River, you'll also love Sullivan's Crossing.
What is that? I don't even know what that is.
Winner.
Oh my God. Okay, I'm sorry. I have to share this with you. Early days of COVID, I got it, and it was bad. I was out for 2 weeks, and the first of those 2 weeks, I could not sleep. I mean, I literally was like in a fugue state. The second of the 2 weeks, all I did was sleep. But during that first week, when I was quarantined in a room in our house away from my family, and, literally everyone's they're leaving food outside the door, and then this is obsessive early days, and I was sicker than it was scary. Apparently, on my laptop in quarantine, I watched every episode of Virgin River. Don't remember a thing about it. I found it, and because at some point somebody pulled up Netflix in the TV, and they're like, "Who's watching Virgin River?" And I was like, "It's like a month later," and I was like, "I don't know, what is it?" And then all of a sudden I was like, "Wait, I'm having flashes of." Annette O'Toole has gray hair now. How do I know that? And I was like, what is Otter from Animal House? I see him. He's got that doctor's bag, but it's not the one from Animal House. And it kind of came back to me. I don't remember anything about what happened at all, but apparently I watched both seasons.
I'm excited for you because that means since you don't remember it, you get to experience it fresh when you rewatch it.
Haven't gone back in yet. But maybe that's my weekend plan.
I just want to know what the name of this parallel universe we are in right now is, because it's like I feel like I'm out of place. I don't even know you two.
Your listeners are like, "Why do you invite her? What are you doing?"
No,
they know why we invite you, because you're great.
You're a palate cleanser.
Right.
Yeah,
that's it.
Thanks. Yeah. Virgin River, Sullivan's Crossing. That's what Grandma Hobbies. That's what I bring to the table.
God. And just to put a cherry on top to really make you envy me, I did see Fabio at a grocery store once.
Wow.
So there you have it. Speaking of romance novels,
his hair? Does he show up like with a fan? So
it wasn't like that looks like Fabio. It was that's absolutely Fabio. Yeah, he doesn't kid around. No half measures with that guy.
What's happening with him right now? I wonder.
I'm sure there's a live stream.
Yeah,
we can find him.
He's probably binge watching Sullivan's Crossing.
Yeah, he probably is.
Yeah,
he's probably tearing up a little bit. It's a great show.
Wondering why he's not in it.
Unbelievable acting. Phenomenal.
I bet.
The musical transitions are.
There we go.
So no plot holes at all. So
None whatsoever. All right, Elizabeth, get out of here.
I'm going to go. I got to go. Hopefully you can hang out with me on Twin Cities Live today at 3 if you are so inclined.
Yeah, we can do that.
Excellent.
Is there anything fun happening on the show, or do you not know? Because I think you get to skip the meeting to come here.
I did skip our meeting, which is really exciting. My alarm went off, and I was like, I'm shutting this off. I'm present. Well, we always do something fun on Friday called Free for All Fridays, where you can go on Facebook and you can ask us questions, and we answer them and chat. And it always goes a little off the rails, and it's fun on a Friday to do that.
Yeah.
Gee, what's it like to go off the rails?
No idea.
As we ask each other more about Sullivan's Crossing.
And Virgin River.
Time for a round of Know It or Blow It for Fargo tickets tonight at Imagine Willow Creek.
Okay.
Let's see. Steve in Monticello is on the phone. Good morning, Steve.
Hey, buddy.
Let's
All
go,
right.
Steve.
I'm going to ask you one question, and you give me the right answer, and you got tickets to the show tonight, to the movie. If you miss it, then somebody will be able to text the word STEAL to 651-989-ROCK and steal your tickets. Are you ready?
I'm ready.
You got it.
Here we go. Jerry Lundegaard, in the first scene of the movie Fargo, Jerry Lundegaard walks into a bar named after what playing card?
I even know this one.
Let's go with the 7 of spades.
I like it, but no, sir. We're looking for a different playing card.
Oh, man.
You had 52 chances.
shot in the dark.
Oh, man.
Son of a gun, Steve.
We'll let him go.
But apparently it was a real place, and Ryder never got a chance to get in there.
No, it was in White Bear Lake. I think they knocked it down not too long ago.
That's unfortunate.
The King of Clubs.
The King of Clubs.
I even knew that one.
Yeah.
I have been to the King of Diamonds. Totally different experience.
Of course you have.
Very different experience. If somebody wants to text the word steal to the Luther Westside Volkswagen Talking text line right now, you might very well steal those tickets. Here is your last word.
All right.
It's Friday. We all know what that means.
Yeah.
Mark Twain.
Yes.
Yeah, buddy.
This is a little something for all the parents of teenagers out there.
Okay.
Just take heart.
Thank you.
When I was a boy of 14, my father was so ignorant I could hardly stand to have the old man around. By the time I was 21, I was astonished at how much the old man had learned in 7 years. So even though your teenagers hate you and think you're stupid now, they will come back around.
Right.
That was my experience as well. One day my kids were like, "You're not so dumb, Dad." I was like, "Hey, thanks, guys. Appreciate it."
Yeah.
All right. Hey, last thing here. We're going out to Willow Creek Imagine Theaters tonight, 5:30 happy hour, 7 o'clock showing of Fargo. It's our first Gorman in the Morning goes to the movies. I'm looking forward to that.
Yeah.
I'm off to L.A. tomorrow. I got a gig on Tuesday. I'm going to be in L.A. for a few days. I got a gig Tuesday night. Dean Del Rey and Bill Burr and Josh Homme. And
is this the AC/DC fun stuff?
It's the AC/DC comedy Bon Scott tribute whole weird thing that we do.
It's an extravaganza.
Every now and again. The weirdest part of this year's performance will be on bass for a few songs, Gene Simmons. I still can't believe that.
Yeah.
And then Slash is rumored to be appearing as well. His name's not on the poster, but word on the street is he's going to turn up. We'll see.
Cool.
I would think it would be surreal to be sitting behind the kit and then look over to whichever side Gene is on and just see him standing. That's got to be surreal.
It's
strange.
It's if he showed up in Kiss gear, now that would be something.
That would be something. Would you show up in Kiss gear just to see what he says?
I would not do that.
Okay,
no.
all right.
No.
Hard to drum in the platform booth.
It'd be kind of difficult. Yeah,
Dude,
but otherwise, I'll keep you posted on how that goes.
I can't wait to hear about how this whole thing goes. Good, bad, the otherwise. Yes, I think it's going to be a blast.
It'll be a blast, faux show. Fletcher, what's coming up on this radio station?
Oh, you know what? Modern English, the Chili Peppers, and gosh darn it, I'm going to play Our House by Madness. How about that?
Wow.
I'm going to go commercial free after 11:45, and I got the Gin Blossom. One more shot at Gin Blossom's Blues Travelers Spin Doctors tickets coming up at 1:30. Keyword.
Bang. Get your 90s freak on. Keep it right here on Minnesota's 92 KQRS.
Gorman in the Morning is also Gorman on the go. Get the 92 KQRS app and stream live or catch the Gorman in the Morning podcast anytime. 92 KQRS.